I was in shock when it happened. I work as a volunteer, and sometimes we take in animals after their owners die. Usually it's cats, sometimes dogs. But this time, it was different. I had to pick up a parrot. His name was Baton. He belonged to an old woman who had just died in her apartment. The neighbors had called an ambulance after they noticed the smell. She had been lying there for 3 days. No family, no relatives, no one came for the bird. So they called us. I went there alone. A small, old apartment. Soviet furniture peeling wallpaper. It smelled of medicine and decay. The parrot sat in his cage. He was big, bright, beautiful. I've never really liked birds, but he seemed calm until I reached for the cage. That's when I heard it. A voice. Clear. Human. No. Don't kill. I froze. My blood turned to ice. What? I whispered, and then it came again. Please don't. Don't. I stood there, paralyzed. Of course, parrots repeat what they hear, right? Maybe it was the TV. Maybe. I took him anyway. We placed him in temporary care with a young woman. But only a few days later, she messaged me. Her words made my stomach drop. Listen, I'm scared. He's creeping me out. That night, she said he had whispered, no one will ever know. And then, again and again. Smother faster. I had to find out the truth. I came over and left a recorder running through the night. The next morning, we listened. At first, just wings flapping, the cage rattling, and then the voice. She's old anyway. Smother with a pillow. Press down. Harder. Don't scream, idiot. The neighbors will hear. And finally, in a cold, steady tone, everyone will think she died in her sleep. No one will ever prove it. These weren't random words. This was a conversation. Shaking. I went back to the neighborhood. I found the local policeman and begged to see the report. And that's when I learned the truth. The old woman had a live-in caregiver. She had been officially registered in the apartment, but 2 weeks before the death, she deregistered and vanished. Phone disconnected. Gone. And months earlier, the grandmother had changed her will. Everything she owned was left to that caregiver. And the worst part? The parrot didn't just repeat phrases. One night, he spoke her name. Nastya, don't. I realized then, Batan might be the only one who truly knows what happened in that room. The only witness. But in court, a parrot's testimony means nothing.